Recently, the Supreme Court ruled in Janus v. AFSCME that government workers who don't want to join a union don't have to pay fair share fees to that union. The ruling drew outrage from public sector union bosses and Democrat politicians who say it hurts minorities and women in the workplace. Will Illinoisans follow the logic? We're in downtown Chicago to find out. On balance, would you say government sector unions in Illinois have been net positive or net negative?
I believe unions are strong and are good.
So positive?
Positive.
I would hope it would be a positive.
In my opinion, it's been very positive.
Positive for our family, yes, positive.
Positive to be a union, yes.
I think that unions are always a good thing because my dad was in the union.
I'm not sure.
Okay. You're not pro-choice? I mean, in the sense that a woman has a right to choose whether or not she joins a union?
I am pro-choice. It's their choice to join a union or not.
Yeah, actually, I heard something sort of similar about teachers' unions recently, and about how you'd have to pay fees for a union that you don't want to join. Even it just seemed a little bit. It didn't make sense to me, but
No.
I support her right to choose whether or not she joins a union. However, if she's benefiting from the union's policies, then she should pay the fees.
And I agree, it's trying to bust the unions. If you take away the fees and say people don't have to pay the fees, then where's the unions going to get their money?
Oh yeah, I think that should be pro-choice. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I like where I work. It's a union shop. We need to be union members, and I actually support that, the need to be a member. So it isn't really a choice in our shop, but I think that's where we need to be.
Okay. Why is that?
Well, I think because it unites us and it brings everybody together. For example, we've been negotiating our contract since July of last year, and the fact that we're a union, we are very strong with that union. And it gives us power as women. I'm a nurse, so it's a mostly women-oriented profession. And I think women in general find it harder to speak out without somebody like a union to back them. So I think it unites us. I think that's really important.
Should a woman be forced to join an organization she doesn't want to join?
No one should never be forced to do anything, no.
I don't believe so. No.
I feel like she should have the option to choose, but unions, in my opinion, are good.
If she's getting the benefits from that organization, then yes, she should.
Yeah, my feeling's the exact same thing.
Oh, absolutely not. No. Yeah, no one should be forced to join an organization they don't want to be in. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good question. I guess not. I guess I would have to say no.
Should she be forced to accept representation regarding her employment that she doesn't want?
No.
No, you shouldn't have to affiliate with in that sense, with a belief system that you don't yourself choose. I don't think.
No.
Well, absolutely not. But she won't get any of the benefits. Then she should not be. She should be able to. Then she has to negotiate her own contract.
I agree. If she wants to work for a union job, most of the time with all unions, it's negotiated through a contract that somebody else pays most of the fees, but you have to pay the fee to belong to the union.
No. I mean, I think we should find someone that we feel comfortable with to represent us. Yeah.
I guess not.
So the Supreme Court recently ruled that no one should have to join a union. A worker should not have to pay fees into a union if they're not a member of it. Do you support that decision? It's a freedom of association decision.
I support that.
Okay.
I do.
I agree that they should have the choice.
No, I don't agree with it.
They have no idea because judges don't belong to any union, and they don't have any clue as to what you have to do to belong to it. You have to go through schooling. You have to do all these other things. Who pays for that? Is the government going to pay for that? I don't think so.
Well, like I said, I think that we should be able to make our own choices, especially, with things that make us comfortable, and especially if we feel, if we don't agree with policies or stances that these organizations have, then why should I be forced to work with them? Yeah.
I disagree. Again, just because, especially women, it's really hard when they're in a situation like supporting a family to speak out on their own. And so being united is really important. But I guess I'm saying I'm afraid they wouldn't make the right choice for financial reasons, maybe, if they were given the choice.
So politicians and government union bosses who are opposing this decision, they don't support women's rights to choose whether or not they're part of a union. Do you agree with them or disagree with them?
I disagree with them.
It feels like that's not really a choice at all.
I disagree with them because I do believe that women have their own rights, and along with everybody else.
Yeah, I think that's what we're saying. Absolutely. Yeah, you pay your fair share.
Pay your fair share.
I'd say, take a step back and look at, what would you want in...
I don't see how it could hurt them to be part of a union. I mean, it does cost them financially, but it certainly, I think, it helps them in the long run to be part of a union. No, I think unions are that important. That there are a few things that we have to maybe impose a little bit on people.
So just back to the first question, on balance, after everything we've discussed, unions in Illinois and Chicago are net positive or net negative?
I'm from Indiana, and Chicago's a beautiful city, but financially, they're not.
For me personally, I haven't had much experience with them.
Fair.
Positive.
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 There were really mixed reactions from the people we spoke with today about Janus v. AFSCME, but almost everyone followed the logic of giving a woman the right to choose what organization with which she associates.